I Was Kissed by a Seal at the Zoo by Helen Palmer. What would you do if you went to the zoo? Well, I can tell you what I would do. I would walk right up to the lion keeper. I would say, "Please, may I play with your baby lion?" "Yes," he would say, "if the lion wants to play." Then I would walk right up to the lion. "Lion," I would say, "will you play ball with me?" "That is not a ball. That is my hanky. Now come on down here. I will show you how to play." Then I would say, "Take a look at this ball. You see it? First I will throw it. Then you try to catch it." "You did it! You did catch it! Good for you!" Then I would say, "Thank you. I had fun with your lion. That is what I would do if I went to the zoo. Now what would you do?" If I went to the zoo, I would make friends with a walrus. First, I would give him some water. Then I would put my hand on his head. "Walrus," I would say, "I'm your friend. I am going to do something for you, something that no one has ever done before. I am going to read to you." Then I would read a funny book to him. I know he would like it. I would like it if I were a walrus. If I went to the zoo, I would take my little brother. I would take him for a walk under the tall trees. I would show him how pretty the zoo is. I would show him how big the zoo is. I would show him all of it. I would show him a goat, a little white goat. Then I would feed the little white goat. But if something big came around, I would get out of there fast. My brother and I like little animals. If I went to the zoo, I would play with something big. Big turtles. I would tell those big turtles what to do. I would be a traffic cop. I would say, "Come on now, hurry up, get along there." Then I would hop on the biggest one of all. He would take me for a ride. If I went to the zoo, I would help the elephant keeper. I would help put the baby elephant in his pen. I would give him a push, a hard push. Maybe I would push too hard. Maybe that baby elephant would fall down. So I would help him up, and I would get him into his pen. Then the keeper would call to someone, "Milk! Bring some milk for our little elephant." I would help him drink the milk. Everyone in the zoo would come around and say, "Look at that boy feed that elephant." I like the funny ones. If I went to the zoo, I would find one with lots of humps and bumps. I would say, "Hello, hump bump. Here, have a cookie." And that funny old camel would eat it. Glump, glump. I like the pretty ones. The zoo is full of them. Some of them will let you pet them. I would pet a gazelle. Then I would look around and find a sheep to pet. He would let me hold his head in my hands. What would I do if I went to the zoo? Well, I know a chimp there. This chimp loves grapes. This chimp will eat grapes all day, if you let him. So I would give him millions of grapes, one after another. I would play a game with that chimp. He likes to play a very funny game, the shoe game. He takes off your shoes, then you put them back on. He will play the shoe game all day, if you let him. What would I do? Well, I know that chimp. I know he likes trains. I would take him on a train ride. That chimp will ride all day, if you let him. I know that chimp too, but I know what he likes best of all. He likes you to pick him up and hold him. That chimp will hold on to you all day, if you let him. And I know I will let him. If I went to the zoo, I would go to the bear tree. I love those big black bears. I would like to go right in there with them. I would like to go right up their tree, but no one can go in with bears. So I would go in with the penguins. I think the keeper would let me do that. I like penguins. Penguins look like little men in black and white coats. I would make them get in line. Maybe some penguin would not want to get in line. Then I would say, "Come here, Mr. Penguin, do as you were told." Then I would walk up to that line of little men, and I would give every one of them a fish. Do you know what I would do at the zoo? I would go to the seal show. I would see the seals do tricks. After the show, I would say to the trainer, "I like this seal. Is he tired? Is he too tired to play with me?" The trainer would say, "I don't know. Why don't you ask him?" Well, I would ask, "How about it, old boy? Do we play or don't we play?" Then he would tell me in seal talk, "Okay, okay." Then what a ball game we would have. And how that seal would like it. That seal would like it so much he would kiss me. Then everyone would say, "That boy! He was kissed by a seal at the zoo." Those are the things we would do at the zoo. And do you know something? We went there, and we did them. We are mostly kids from this Francis Parker School in San Diego, California. We want to thank the zoo director, Dr. C.R. Schroeder, and all the men and all the women and all the animals for all the fun they gave us at the San Diego Zoo. The end.